You know that feeling inside you when you meet someone you're madly in love with, like there's a billion butterflies flying around in your stomach. You can't eat, you can't sleep. Your every waking moment is consumed by this special person, and you can hardly wait till the next time you can be with each other. Yeah, I know. Here's what you do: run! Hi, I'm Corey, your Love and Connection Coach, here to help you find love in every area of your life so you can powerfully create a world you want to live in. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. Hey, I know it's counterintuitive, but true love is not how the movies would like us to believe. Those butterflies in your stomach are actually a cue this person may not be right for you. After my divorce, I began to crush on a friend of my ex-husband's. Actually, it was more than a crush. I fell for him hard. I felt all those feelings we think we're supposed to feel when we're in love. It's like the best high, where you feel, I'd do anything for this person, and I'd do anything to be with this person. Have you ever felt this way? This is tough to say because part of you won't want to hear this. Believe me, I didn't. But when you feel this high on love about someone, it's actually not a good sign. Here's why. After my divorce, I sought a therapist because I didn't want to be sad longer than I needed to be. And this was decades before I'd become a love coach. I told her about my ex's friend, that I'd fallen for him, and the therapist said, first, we don't ever really want to fall in love. What we want is to find love. There's a big difference. Falling implies we're out of control. But what we want is to find love, for you and your partner to come toward each other. This was the first time I'd been introduced to this concept. Falling madly in love. I mean, if you look up madly in the dictionary, it literally means to an extreme or excessive degree, in a mad or insane way. That sounds more creepy, stalkerish, obsessive love, right? I mean, I've definitely had my obsessive moments, not gonna lie. I mean, I once texted a guy, the Marine, 50 times in a row, and he didn't respond. So what did I do? I kept texting him. I was obsessed, and not in a good way. I'm surprised he ever got back in touch with me. But I'm guessing that's not what you're going for here. You don't want to look crazy. But when you're vulnerable after a traumatic event or divorce, then you're more susceptible to latch on to someone who's not healthy for you. And when you feel a very strong sexual desire where it's almost blinding, that's usually a sign they're not healthy for you. We confuse this strong desire with love, but really, it's lust. That strong attraction you feel can indicate you're trying to patch up a relationship from the past, like with a parent or a relationship you had before. It's a sign you're in a pattern. Maybe you're drawn to those who play hard to get, who are aloof and emotionally detached. Maybe you're not even consciously aware, but there's something in you that yearns. If only I could get this guy to notice me, to show up for me, to love me, to commit to me, then I'll be complete. Then I'll feel worthy. Maybe if we sleep together enough, or I do this for her, or that for her, she'll eventually come around and feel something for me. No, they won't. And you really don't want them to. Because if you're feeling butterflies when they text or call, it actually may be your body telling you, caution, caution, caution. They're bad news bears for your heart and your self-esteem. When we get butterflies in our stomach, it's not excitement. What we're actually feeling is anxious and nervous. It's a stress response that causes your stomach muscles to tighten. You may not want to admit it to your heart, and your mind may find a bajillion ways to justify why you should continue to hang out with this person, but your body doesn't lie. So how do you know the difference between lust and love? Because in a relationship, passion between lovers is very important. It's the glue that keeps you together. You must first be lovers. You must have passion. So how do you know the difference? The truth is, it's tough. Because when you first meet someone you're drawn to, your hormones surge, and it may take a bit to see past those rose-colored glasses. If you want to find love and be in a healthy, mutually loving relationship, set the intention to wait to have sex so you can find out if this person's intentions. Now ask yourself, is this person interested in getting to know me? Do they listen to me? Do they want to spend quality time with me? Do they want me to meet their friends and family? Is this person becoming my friend and confidant? Do I feel comfortable and safe enough to tell them how I'm feeling? If they're the right person, you'll feel comfortable to share with them your fears and concerns. You'll feel comfortable to open up and be vulnerable. If ultimately you don't feel safe enough to open up about how you truly feel, as much as you want to believe they're the one, it actually might mean it's time for you to run. What you want is a partner who shows up for you, gives to you equally, is responsive and thoughtful of you. If you truly, really want to find love, decide right now to leave lust in the dust and buy a one-way ticket to the land of love, or bust, because you deserve to feel loved and supported. It will only happen, though, when you proactively decide to look past the rose-colored glasses to see what's really underneath the person's intentions. And if you can't feel vulnerable with them and talk to them about your concerns, or they're dismissive of you, this person is living in the land of lust. So this week, take care of you, and if it's real love you desire, remind yourself when you feel butterflies, they actually might not be the one. Instead, it might be time to run. Please share this with those you think might help benefit them. I know they'd appreciate it. Self-love starts within, so check out Attract and Keep Your Love and other hangouts at CoreyHurst.com for doses of love, sending heaps of joy your way for a healthy, prosperous, and love-filled life. Always here to cheer you on to be a happy badass in your life, so together we can transform our world, 1 week at a time. Make this week your best one yet.